Hello guys, it's me, Yuan, and today in this video I want to sum up and talk about the future of this channel, what videos I will upload for the future, what content do you actually want to see in it. I want to make 2019 review, what happened, if it was good for me or not. But before everything, I want to thank you so much guys for 2,000 subscribers. Yeah. I planned this channel to be for the future like parkour related and free running for sure. The video with the double backflip progression got so many views. This is what brought me like those 2,000 subscribers actually. When I uploaded it, I knew it was gonna get viral, but not at that level, you know. I expected something like 100,000 views. Look how many views it has right now. Never mind, 700,000 views is a big achievement, and I didn't believe I would get to that point, like it's almost 1 million. My main goal was to motivate people if they're trying hard to get their double backs, just to check out my progression, motivate themselves, go in the gym, try their first double back, train hard, then get it from a round off. Never mind. Yeah, for the future of this channel, what I plan to do. Right now, I am almost recovered from an injury which happened to me in the past year, 2019. I'll talk later about that. I'm creating a big project for you guys. It's actually my first ever try to do a professional video. This is what I'm planning right now. Like 1 or 2 months, this video will be ready. What I'm also planning for this channel is more progressions. 360 backhand spring progression, cast gainer progression, con gainer progression. What I plan for now, in 1 or 2 weeks, I plan on doing a 360 dive row tutorial. Let me know guys in the comments if you want that 360 dive row tutorial, because I've got some tips which actually helped my friends who were struggling. They were trying the 360 dive row, and after I gave them those tips, they were, you know, I think it actually would be helpful if I do a 360 dive tutorial. So just let me know in the comments down if you want that tutorial. So 2019 was as cool as it was shit. First of all, I want to talk about those fucking injuries. So many injuries happened to me and my friends, and those injuries were major, you know. 3 months without even training. Bad stuff started happening at the beginning of the year, like I felt it wasn't gonna be good at the start. But right now, 2020s, I feel like it's gonna be a good year. I really hope to be good for parkour and for my life at all. So, to talk about the injuries, 2019, I got fucking 3 major injuries. Like, in the beginning, it was maybe like March. I was trying to do a little flow, backflip, row, backflip, parachute, and I didn't have that height, and I did this. I smashed my shoulder, dislocated my AC joint, but for 2 weeks and so on, I couldn't do anything with my arm. Never mind, it was shit. Later that year, I recovered from that injury. What motivated me to recover as fast as I can, that was that competition which was held in Sofia. Yeah, that competition was freaking good. I was so happy and I got 4th place there. The vibes were awesome, you know. Parkour competitions happen from time to time in my city, like twice a year. That's really cool, because like in the Balkans, the only place we have competitions is probably Greece and Bulgaria. Started feeling myself at like almost 100%. Like after an injury, you have that period where you're dragging yourself up and up until you get to this point where you can try new tricks. You feel this. You feel like you can try new stuff. This is a really good feeling. And I got to that point and I was so fucking stupid. I went to the gym. It was June. Yeah, it was at the beginning of June. Started training without even warming up. Went to the bar and I was like, yo, I've got 30 minutes to train. Why not try a fucking dubful of a swing gainer? And I've tried it in the pit. It didn't feel really like... But I was like, yo, I can do this on a hard mat. Like in the gym we got hard mats, it's gymnastics gym. It's got a blue side which is harder than the gray side, it's like the opposite side. I got that gray side which is way softer than the blue one, and I was like, yo, I'm going for the double full, but my technique was really I tried it once, landed like with my ankles, and I felt like something is gonna happen if I try it once again. But I tried it once again because I wanted that fucking double full. I was doing full-in backouts with no problem, but that training felt like I could get swing gainer double full. It didn't went well. I fell really bad and twisted my ankle that it popped so hard, and I've torn ligaments down there in my ankle. It felt terrible. My ankle was really swollen. Yeah, you know, if you don't want to listen to that part, just skip it. I'm just talking about injuries and it's not that interesting, but you know, I want to just talk about 2019 because 2 or 3 weeks after I went to the gym, tightened with my ankle with some bandages because I really love to overtrain, and that is a big mistake in free running. And overall, once I feel my ankle is better, I put more pressure on it and I injure myself even more. So I fucked up that ankle 2 more times, yeah. I just made that injury more serious and more serious. You know, those ligaments, when they're trying to collide, you know, when those ligaments are torn, they're trying to get themselves together to heal up. I fucked them 2 more times, and because of that, my ankle is still in pain. One of the good parts is after the competition, it was my first time I got a job. That's what was good in 2019. I got my social skills better. I was communicating with a lot of people, got more social. It helped me a lot to learn what is to work, what is to earn money by yourself. This is the good what happened in 2019. One of the things, yeah, there were a lot of good things that happened actually. Meet new people, a lot of new people. This got me feeling myself more reliable, more accountable. I started feeling soon I'll be 18 years old. That year I got in my first mini car crash. I don't want to mention that. It was stupid shit. I were with my parkour friends, my best friends actually, and that car crash was I don't want to talk about that yet. I promised myself that year, 2019, I promised myself before I get 18 years old, I'll do a congainer outside. Even though if I'm injured, I had to do it because it's a promise to myself and I'm not allowed not to do it. I went on a trip with my parents to the Black Sea. You know, my friend gave me that tight bandage for the ankle, which will keep it safe even if I fuck it up a little. And maybe I haven't trained congainers in 3 months because of that ankle injury. And I actually did it, you can check this out. It was a promise to myself, but yeah. And later that year, one of the good things is that I started stretching. Stretching actually is so fucking important in that sport. If you don't stretch, at one point you won't progress. Or even if you progress, if you have stretched before, that progress would be even higher and better. So I started stretching, some conditioning for my ankle especially, to get back in the game and smash some tricks, man. It's a really good habit that you all guys have to create for yourself. Later, I got 18. I started feeling my ankle better and better. Started working in a trampoline park. This is what helped me a lot because I don't actually have to use my ankle, you know, like cat twists, like battle rolls and stuff. This really helped me to stay in shape. Like, I didn't stop training, you know. The project which is coming is called Back to Training, but it's not because I stopped training, it's actually because if I don't feel at even 80% of my body, if I don't feel like trying new stuff, progressing more, if I don't feel my body in that shape that if I do something wrong, I will really fuck up and get back to not being able to walk for 2 weeks again. And that's what it's called, Back to Training, because I started conditioning, stretching, and this is what gets me back to normally training again and trying new stuff and progressing. The trampoline park really helped me that job. I worked there for like 2 months. I could say I improved my twists a little because of the tramps, and I started overtraining again. Because I felt my ankle was getting better. And I tried a double back and fucked up my ankle again. The day I posted my out of motion submission, you can check some parts of it right now. Out of motion submission, like it was my first actually submission for that big event. I did 1 or 2 videos with lighter stuff and flowy shit. I wanted to participate in that out of motion submission thing, you know. It felt really good because I actually saw that I'll be better one day after my ankle is recovered, and I started feeling better. I started doing stuff outside again, just basic stuff, backflips, some vaults and stuff. And after I got 18, I went on a trip with my friends to Atlanta. We did cliff diving, we jumped from high places into water. We were with Martin Drumev. It was a really good experience because, you know, when you're with your friends, your best friends, and you have cool moments, that's life, man. That's so cool. After that, I went to the trampoline park again, kept on training. It's just a really bad habit of mine that I can't actually take a break from training. Like, the biggest break I've took from training was maybe like 2 weeks. I just can't stop fucking training! Yeah, that's a bad thing, but at the same time, it's a good thing. I was working at the trampoline park, started school, my last year at school. My ankle was still feeling, but there was another competition coming. It's just for myself, but competitions are really giving you that hype, you know, because here we can't afford big competitions, it's just in our country. But what happened actually was 1 week before the competition was held, I understood that DK, Dimitris Kirsanidis, was coming to our country at the same competition, you know? And I got so hyped. I was like, yo, what I will do? Like, he's a world champion. He's really good at parkour and free running. And I've never met those big guys who are known by the community. For example, I'm not even known by anyone, but that doesn't matter. Before the competition, because I was so hyped, I was conditioning my ankle, doing the same stuff. And one day I felt like really tired, but my ankle didn't feel really good. Yo, I'll train without my ankle in the trampoline park. And I trained cat twists. I tried, you know, first 1 full back to back. Then I got used to double cat twists. Then I'm feeling okay to try a triple cat twist. I got some mats, put them on the trampoline to try it over there. And bad shit happened again. I did a triple cat twist and landed it twice. I'm not used to triple twisting because I haven't trained like triple twisting. And I did a 3.5 and smashed my shoulder. I dislocated my left joint and that was so fucked up, man. And I had a competition incoming like in 2 weeks, and later I understood that more guys are coming, which means the competition was international. That made that competition bigger. I wanted to achieve something. Yo, what I'm gonna do now? So I started recovering, like train, and I injured the same spot again. Made that injury harder to recover. The competition was maybe like after a week, and I was still at the trampoline park. I've got nothing to do. I will train because I feel good. And what I did was I tried a coin drop while my shoulder was still feeling really sore, still not okay, and I smashed my shoulder again and made that injury even worse. And I didn't have any time to recover. You would guys say, yo, you didn't have to participate in that competition if you're not feeling okay. It's not healthy for you, it's not... yeah, fuck that. I know it wasn't good for me, but the reason is that I really wanted to compete against those guys who were coming to Sofia. Like, Bulgaria is a really small country, and when a big freerunner comes there, everyone wants to meet him. And one day before the competition, I was still feeling really bad. And something popped up in my mind. It was a really bad thing to do. I took painkillers, those anti-inflammational painkillers, those light painkillers, but I took of them so I could compete, and I was still feeling bad, but I actually managed to compete because the adrenaline was keeping me in that condition, just not to feel any pain, but still I felt a lot of pain and it was fucked. But as it happens in Bulgaria, parkour competitions are always followed by rain. Rain started falling. We already did those qualification runs, speed and style. I took part in both of those, but those painkillers started kicking in. And yeah, I felt better, but still not in the condition to, like, I'm okay. And I actually competed injured against Johan Tonuar. I don't know how it's pronounced. Johan Tonuir, Johan Tonuar, Dimitris Kirsanidis, DK, Valentin from Blacklist Parkour, those guys from France. They were so good, man, and I got so motivated. I have to be able to compete. Guys from Macedonia came, guys from Serbia, Velko, Raul, Gagi, those guys I've never seen. Yeah, Gagi did side to double side from that parkour park, from that obstacle that we built. It was so insane. So many guys from other countries came and I was like, yo, I had to get better. I got so motivated to keep on training. Yeah, I did not that hard tricks, but tricks which won't hurt my shoulder and my ankle. And I did some tricks. I don't have any footage because I was so concentrated and so much in my head to just ignore that pain, and you know, it's a stupid thing to do, but I still did it. And what happened is actually I got third place against Johan and DK, and my head was fucking blown away. I felt so happy, man. It was my first time I got in top 3, and it was against guys who are going to world competitions, and I felt so fucking happy for this, man. Third place against those legends. Even though it was qualifiers and we didn't manage to get to the finals because of the rain, but I still got third place. I felt really relieved because I did so much things. I even drank, as I said, painkillers. That was a fucking mistake. I did anti-inflammatory tablets, even though it wasn't good for my ligaments and so on. Yeah, this is the story behind that third place. Then I was like, stop, give yourself a rest. And I gave myself a rest for like maybe a week. I'm telling you again, stretch. And maybe 1 month later, there was another competition which was held in Varna, near the Black Sea, in a gym. Even though it was still in a gym, we went there with my friends. When we woke up, I fucked them really bad. And it's a really cool story, but it's like, you know, personal. And this is where I managed to get my first ever first place in parkour competition. And it was a really good experience, even though I was still feeling pain. I still took those anti-inflammatory things, but I was feeling much better than the last time I competed in the rain. Yeah, first place. Those are one of the good things that happened in 2019. Then I started training more smart. I wasn't doing those hard stuff. I wasn't pushing myself too hard. It was just for me. I started trying to be more relaxed, more thinking about the stuff that I will do. I started working again. While I'm working, I had the time to recover. I was still training, but I had that mindset that now I have the time to fully recover my body from those fucking injuries. Then I finished my job. After that, I was unemployed, and yeah, I wanted to work just to develop my social skills and be more social, because that's what I was struggling, and I wanted to get more social, do something positive, do something productive. Like, this was the time where good things started gradually happening. My injuries felt better, I was feeling better, I had really good times with my friends. After that, you know, when you get 18, you have the full permission to travel by yourself. And what we did was that we went to Hooked Gathering, and this Hooked Gathering, man, it was the greatest experience, the greatest tricking jam, and maybe the best jam experience I've ever had. It was insane, and I will remember this for life. I were with my tricking friend, he wanted to compete, we went there to support him. I was there just to meet new people because it was my first time traveling by myself abroad outside the country. This felt insane because the money I got from my job, I invested it in traveling. This thing felt really good because, you know, when you work hard for something and you achieve it, it gives you a big relief. I worked for my trip to Amsterdam in the Netherlands in Hook Gathering 2019. Yeah, it was just about a month ago and this was insane. I've got time to recover. So many good things happened at the end of the year. Some are too personal, but you know, I would just say that good things are equal to those bad things. At Hook Gathering, I met so many new guys, free runners, trickers. We had really good time. We were with Martin Drumev. I was hoping that he will come to Hook Gathering, and I was like, yo Martin, are you coming to Hook Gathering? And he was, nah bro, I'm not coming. He baited me, you ass. Martin, if you're watching this, thank you for surprising me. It was a really cool experience, you know. I was at the airport, I was looking for the restrooms, and when I turned around, it was Martin. Yeah. Thank you so much, man, for this opportunity to be at this gathering together. We had really good time. It was one of those best experiences you get. And right now, it sums up that the year was half good, half bad. I got 3 major injuries, but I still managed to get 3rd place and 1st place in parkour competitions against DK and against some Bulgarian guys. I got also 2nd place in a speed competition. I think my friend Kauyan deserves that 2nd place more than me. He was faster than me, but at the end of the course, he skipped the end. He stopped running before that end of the course. Never mind. Yeah, this is what sums up everything. I want to thank you guys for listening to my year review, to my 2019 story. Thank you so much for 2000 subscribers again. I have so many plans for this channel right now, and I just want to know, what do you guys want to see in the near future? I'm recovering, I feel better than ever. That's it. I've improved myself a lot in 2019. Expect more videos from me because I bought that camera like 2 months ago, and now I have the opportunity to record with more quality. Before I recorded with that GoPro, and it's not okay for videos like this. So thank you guys for listening to me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching everything here in my channel. Expect new videos. Like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye. 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 Bye.